face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going.
Hey guys, well it is officially spring. Here we are, we're in week 3 for my spring videos, and I just been doing a little bit of spring cleaning here and there, and I decided today was the day I need a break from spring cleaning because I need to do spring decluttering. I know a lot of us, we feel overwhelmed when it comes to spring cleaning checklists, spring decluttering checklist. I get it, I know. So today's video, here's the deal. I'm going to be doing a massive decluttering video, but I want you to hear me out. You do not have to do a massive declutter in one day or 2 days or a week. But today I'm just feeling it, so I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna pick a room, starting in my closet area. I have some things that I already started decluttering. I'm gonna bring that down here, and then I'm just gonna go room by room, and I'm just gonna do a massive declutter. And if that's something that you want to do, great. I hope this video provides inspiration. But also, if that does not seem like that would work for you because it just sounds so overwhelming, especially not really knowing where to start, or like me, I'm gonna be honest today, I could do another cleaning video today. My house is not clean right now. But that's every day. Every day there's like a little bit of a mess, at least a little bit of mess. And I know sometimes you just have to get started with decluttering because the mess is always going to be there. But also, if that doesn't still work for you and you can't just leave the mess alone, I highly encourage you to watch my last week's video, or maybe even 2 weeks ago. And I talk about pick 1 or 2 areas to spring clean and declutter while still handling everyday messes. That seems a little bit more realistic and practical. It's like a slower pace getting it done, but you'll be surprised with just 1 or 2 areas of cleaning a week, like spring cleaning a week, will actually get you. Over time it accumulates, and all of a sudden you wake up one day and you're like, wow, I've actually got so much done. So I don't want you guys looking at this video today and be like, oh my gosh, I need to do this massive decluttering today. You don't have to. It's just what I'm going to do because that's what I feel like doing. Most of the time that's not the case. I can't handle that. I can maybe just only handle just normal cleaning because it just adds a lot. It just adds up a lot when we're doing spring cleaning and decluttering. So if you are ready, even if you're not ready, save this video for a future date. But I hope today will provide some inspiration and motivation for you today. And let's get started. That is a huge stack of clothes. I've already decided I'm going to purge. I can't believe how much. This is more than I own now. Of course that's going to be the case. I'm keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of shorts. I might even go less than that. I just have a few pairs. I'm not really sure if they're going to work. And I've only kept, I think there's 1 more pair. They're not up there yet, but 4 pairs of jeans. And I know I have more shirts than that, but they're in my laundry basket. I haven't put them away. This dress right here I just got last summer. My mom gave me. It's super comfortable to wear, so I'm gonna test it out and see if I'll wear it a lot more this summer. But that's my pile so far. And the umbrella, of course, has to go because I have 2 and I don't really use either one, but when I do use any, it's the other one that I have in the garage. talk about buyer's remorse. I just got this in December and just thought, just get it anyways because you're going to dinner and it's just going to look so cute with your outfit. But I knew I would probably never use this again. Even if I go to a fancy dinner again next year, it's just not really me. It's too fancy. It just doesn't, it's not me. So I'm in here. I'm going to move this. This is bothering me. Alright, I'm going to go through these purses. Super cute, but never used it this fall. Never used it. These are like one season bags for me. I think I'm done with purses. I don't think I want a purse anymore. I'd rather go purseless. Super cute bags. I am going to save this bag because when we go on vacations, I like to use it. So this is staying. I do have another bag, so maybe I need to decide which one I like better. Alright, I'm moving on to sheets. I just recently bought a new set and I love them a lot. That I literally have just been washing those sheets and putting them back on my bed. Like I don't even want to put the old ones back on my bed. Like I love my new sheets. So I think I'm going to let these go. Okay, I think I just changed my mind. So I have 2 sets of sheets in here. And a thought just came in my mind. There has been times in the past where a child has slept in my bed, and this child is older, but sometimes there have been night accidents. It's pretty rare that it happens, but I was so grateful when we had an extra pair of sheets that I could just quickly, in the middle of the night, swap out. I realized if we didn't have that, that would be kind of a disaster. I never really use Declutter pillow cases that come with your comforters, so I'm just going to purge that too. Okay, moving on to my stationery gift wrap section. I'm not going to purge everything in here because we do often have like things come up where there's a birthday or something that we need tissue paper. And I often feel like I'm always buying tissue paper, so I'm not going to purge this. But I'm going to keep this ribbon. Of course, I'm going to keep the tape. I'm really trying to see if there's anything in here I can get rid of. Okay, so these are like little goodie bags, and they're a little bit kind of tiny. Even for like tiny things, I like them to be taller when I do like special wrapping with ribbon. So this I'm going to get rid of. Here are the bigger clear bags. I'm going to keep those. This is a bow. I don't think I'm going to use that. Small gift bag. My son's old jiu-jitsu belt. I don't think we need to keep that. I'm going to put everything back. This is a birthday banner for my daughter that someone made me. We didn't hang it up this birthday because we didn't have a celebration at the house. Well, we decorated, but I forgot about this. And I normally always put it up, but I'm just going to save it for next year. Okay, I am looking at this. This is always so frustrating when you see things like this because you're kind of like, what does this even go to? So, I can tell right offhand there are a few things I know exactly what we're going to do with it. This is my husband's. He used this, so I'm guessing he just puts it in here when he's not using it. This needs to go back to the school, so we're going to have to return that. All the rest, I think can go. Oh my goodness. Is that what I think it is? No, it's not. What is that? Okay, this is just so freaking weird. Special to my husband, so I'm going to put that to the side. But everything else, I'm just going to toss. Pile. I'm not going to even care what those cords are for, but I guarantee you they haven't been touched in years. Okay, everything on this side I can't touch. It's not mine, but it drives me crazy. There's stuff there, but I can't judge because I have stuff up there. Okay, so you saw my last video. So this right here, actually give me anxiety. I'm not going to probably change anything right now about it. It gave me anxiety because when I was looking at that, I'm like, really? Do you really need 3 bags of storage bags for your winter fall clothes? And these are just, this is not even like pants. This is sweaters and long sleeve tops and jackets. Like, do I really need that many? And could I get this all down to 1 bag? I know I can. It's just, I'm a little sentimental. My fall outfits, I love variety, but I really don't need that many. And I definitely have more of my favorites than not. So I'm not going to do it now. But when it's time to get them out, we're going to be purging. I may change my mind later. This is how my brain works. I say that, but now I'm going to be thinking about it. It's going to be on my mind constantly, and I'm probably going to end up purging more than half of that, probably before fall. But for now, it's not moving. I just wanted to be honest about it. There is my jujitsu gi in that gray box that I tried out, and I didn't stick with it. So I think I'm going to purge it because I have a couple brand new gis that are in the garage. So if I ever did want to go back to it, I'm probably going to wear the brand new gi. But I probably should sell those brand new gis. But anyway, that's staying. That is my summer bag where we take to the beach, and then my backpack I use for travel, and then my son's little tote bag there. I don't know, I think I should get rid of it. He's never going to use it. He's older. It's just a little bit sentimental to me because it has his initial on it, but it's kind of silly. And then I have a couple like photo books memories there, and I'm not really sure what's in that box underneath, but I probably should investigate. Okay, I'm just passing through the store real quick to see what I can get rid of. This I'm giving to my grandma for Mother's Day, so I'm not getting rid of that. This is way too big. I just realized before, I mean, this is kind of an obvious, like, make sure if you're purging purses to go through them, because last time I looked in my purse, I found almost $1,000, and I'm like, where did that come from? Like, I really don't remember that money or where it came from, but it was nice that I found that. So I'm going to go through my purses to make sure there's no money or any other important things. So just make sure if you are purging purses to do the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick pass under my bathroom sink to see if there's anything that I'm not using that I can let go of. I think it's not too bad in there because I already decluttered probably less than 6 months ago in there, but I think I'm just now going to be more realistic, and if there's anything in there that I'm not using, it's going. So it may be like 1 or 2 things, but we'll see. Let's see if I can find something. I just feel like this is just not healthy to put on your skin, so I'm going to get rid of this. I tried these sprays not too long ago, and I don't really realistically use them every time, so I'm going to let those go. This has probably been my bathroom under the sink for years. I just don't think I'm going to refill it and use it. Ow. This was for bruising when I was getting a lot of bruises from trying out jujitsu, and it didn't even work, so I'm just gonna get rid of this. So I'm kind of confused. Like, I don't ever remember having an eye cream. Okay, I'm definitely gonna keep this and try this out. I'm excited. This might seem silly to some people, but I don't use scrunchies, so I'm gonna get rid of these. Not much really to get rid of here. So I already did all this. I don't actually have anything in here except I didn't like this mascara, so I'm going to get rid of this. Realistically, I don't ever use blush, so I'm going to get rid of this. Everything else is looking pretty good except I don't use this brush. I don't even wear eyeshadow. So, but what if I change my mind? I think I'm going to keep my eyeshadow brushes just because I do like these when I used to wear it, but I don't know. I'm probably not being realistic. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these 2 brushes. I don't use these anymore. We're gonna wear these because when I tried to last time, I didn't even have the glue in there. I don't know. Got rid of this not long ago. This is for gel nails. You do it at home. And I recently just did my toes and I loved it. So I'm gonna keep this. I think what I'm gonna do is just stick to gel nails. And I'll get rid of just my regular nail polish because, I mean, it works so well. Why just paint your nails when you can have them last longer than a week? Okay, now I am in my toilet room and there's cabinets behind me, so we're gonna take a quick pass through there, see if there's anything expired, anything we don't use, anything we can pass on to somebody else. So we're doing it. Let's get started. Obviously, just so you guys know, donate this if I knew somebody would take this stuff, but I know there's like no place that would take this type of stuff. It's just they can't take anything that's medical, unfortunately, so it just has to be tossed out. Now I'm just going through my clothes in my dresser here. These are mostly all my workout clothing that I purchased but didn't end up like wearing because of the way they fit or just not comfortable. So I'm just going through all these things right here. This is the progress so far. And then just stick around a little longer and you'll see all the bags that I ended up donating or throwing away. Now I'm going through all my purses to take a quick pass over, make sure there's nothing in it, and look what I found. I couldn't believe I found a $50 Amazon gift card. That was really cool. Everything else was pretty much cleaned out. I think I might have already gone through most of these back in the day when I found a couple, well, it was, I was going to say a couple $100, but it was actually $1,000. It was amazing and just unexpected. this point in the day, I was so exhausted and I only had an hour left to get all of these things out of my bathroom and over to Goodwill. So that's exactly what I did here. It was towards the end of the day and I decided to make decluttering into a few series. So this is just part 1. If you guys are liking this type of content and motivation for decluttering, I will be posting another video here again the week after this one. So stay tuned for that. I just got done taking all that stuff in the trunk to my local Goodwill. Luckily for me, it's literally just 2 minutes away from my house, but I highly recommend, if you can, the same day, if you're like done purging for the day, if you can, try to get that stuff out of your house as soon as possible. If not that day, hopefully like that week. In the past, I have done many huge declutters, and I will literally just let it pile up, and it's so overwhelming when it's time to go load up the car, because between like trash and donations, it can be quite a chore just to get it gone. And luckily for me, well, I was having a lot of anxious feelings on the way up here because at my local Goodwill, they have been extremely picky about what you donate. And I have had a person not long ago had me open up all my bags and show them everything that I'm donating. So I was super anxious driving up here thinking, oh my goodness, am I gonna have to do that again? But luckily, I had a really cool person. I just told them what was in the bag, and then they were like, cool. Got the rolling cart out, just filled it up, and he rolled it away. So anyway, that's my biggest tip. We're not done decluttering. I have more coming up for you in the next spread out for the next several days. So stay tuned for more decluttering, but such a relief to get that out of the house. It feels so good. And I highly recommend, even if you're not doing like a huge declutter right now, even if it's just like a handful of things, if you can get it out of your house and donate it right away, it's such a big relief and it's such a big help.
To feel lonely.